If you do the crime, you gotta do the time. This is a motto that we've all probably heard at some point in life, but hopefully you don't need to do the time in the bucket or the joint. But if you are, you could end up in two completely separate places with different rules. So in today's video, we'll take a look at how a prison works compared to jail. Prisons are facilities run by the state government or the Federal Bureau of Prisons. They're designed to hold individuals convicted of more serious crimes rather than jail. They house people who have committed felonies like murder, sexual assault, or kidnapping, but these are just some of the felonies and they're not always violent crimes. These criminals are usually there for the long haul and usually have to serve 3 to 4 years, but for more serious crimes like murder, criminals usually spend up to 15 years in state prison. A prison has different security levels, and depending on the inmate's crime, they can either be sent to minimum, medium, or maximum security prisons. The minimum and medium security prisons allow the prisoner to participate in work release programs and community restitution centers. During prisoners' stay in federal prisons, employment is a requirement, unless they've been reviewed as medically unable to work by the health services. Most of the work that the inmates get is within the confines of the prison, but in the lower security prisons, some of the prisoners are permitted to obtain employment in neighboring communities as a part of their release preparation program. The pay for the work they do is usually around $10 to $25 per month, but the most common pay is towards the lower scale. The jobs within the prisons usually range from janitorial work, barbershop, or librarians. Jail, however, is a lot different than prison. Jails are usually where most non-violent crime offenders are sent to. Jails are usually run by local law enforcement or local government agencies and are designed to hold inmates awaiting trial or serving short sentences. These short sentences are usually misdemeanor convictions rather than a felony. These misdemeanors range from petty theft, indecent exposure, trespassing, or traffic offenses. Jail is the place you want to get sent to if you ever break a law. Jails are often smaller facilities and has less inmates compared to prisons. Jails are usually supervised by the county's sheriff department, and the sentences being served are far shorter than those serving a prison sentence, typically less than a year. Jails often operate work release programs and boot camps, and some offer educational, substance abuse, and vocational programs. While many of these programs are designed to help the inmates change their lives and improve, they have the added benefit of keeping the inmates occupied and less likely to cause any problems. Now, none of these places are somewhere you want to go, but if you had to choose, which one would you want to go to? Let us know in the comments!